Welcome to Narayana online digital classes. My name is DSN Rajavarma. Now we are going to discuss about chemistry D block elements. Objective questions in D block elements. First question. Which of the following is electronic configuration of lanthanum? A lanthanum is D block element. Lanthanum atomic number 57. Okay. Its electronic configuration xenon core 6s2 and 4f0 and 5d1. Because in lanthanum D block, the newly entering electron enters into D subshell. That's why option 2 is correct. Next question. Which of the following is electronic configuration of PD, palladium? Palladium atomic number 46. Here nickel, palladium and platinum. These three are same group elements. Nickel electronic configuration, argon core 4s2 3d8. 28 is the atomic number of nickel, argon core 4s2 3d8. And palladium and platinum both show anomalous configuration, abnormal configuration. Here palladium, krypton core 5s1 and 4d9. That is abnormal configuration of that palladium, and one more abnormal configuration of palladium 5s0 and 4d10. Two configurations, abnormal configurations. Okay, but frequently we are using this 5s0 and 4d10 configuration. Those two configurations means both 1 and 2 are correct. Option 4 is correct. Next question. In 4D series, how many elements show anomalous electronic configuration in 4D series? You know, in 3D series, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. These are 3D series elements. And 4D series, yttrium, here zirconium, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, CD cadmium. These are the 4D series elements. Okay. In 3D series, chromium and copper, abnormal electronic configuration in 3D series. In 4D series, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium and palladium and silver. All these elements exhibit anomalous electronic configuration. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 elements show anomalous configuration. Okay, yttrium, krypton core 5s2 4d1, yttrium configuration, and zirconium configuration, krypton core 5s2 4d2, and niobium electronic configuration abnormality, krypton core 5s1 4d4, and molybdenum electronic configuration krypton core 5s1 4d5, technetium technetium, your krypton core 5s1 and 4d6, and ruthenium, krypton core 5s1 4d7, and rhodium, krypton core 5s1 4d8, and palladium, krypton core 5s1 4d9, that is one abnormal configuration, and second abnormal configuration krypton core 5s0 4d10. Okay, and Az, silver, your krypton core, your 5s1 4d10 silver, and cadmium not abnormal, your Cd, krypton core 5s2 and 4d10. Now how many? Your niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium and silver. All these elements in 4d series exhibit anomalous configuration. Okay, then 7 is correct. Integer type question. Next question. Which of the following elements or ions show pseudo inert gas configuration? You know that elements in which 8 electrons present in the valence shell, it is inert gas configuration. Elements in which 18 electrons present in the valence shell is called pseudo inert gas configuration. You know copper. Take copper atomic number 29. Electronic configuration. One s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1 and 3d10 is electronic configuration of copper. Now Cu plus means remove one electron. Now this third shell is the valence shell. This third shell is the valence shell, in which how many electrons are present? 18. That's why Cu2 plus show inert gas configuration. And palladium electronic configuration, krypton core 5s0 and 4d10. Okay, in fourth shell 4s2 is present, 4p6 and 4d10 and 5s0, means your fourth one is the valence shell. Fourth one is the valence shell, that's why 18 electrons are present in the valence shell of palladium. Pseudo inert gas configuration. Now Zn2 plus. Zinc normally atomic number 30, 4s2 3d10. Electronic configuration of zinc. Zn2 plus means remove these 2 electrons. Then 3s2, 3p6, 3d10. The third shell is the valence shell, 18 electrons are present. So all are correct. Cu plus, palladium, Zn2 plus, all these, that the element and ion show pseudo inert gas electronic configuration. Okay. Next question. In D block, how many elements show D10 electronic configuration? How many elements? Take this palladium, krypton core 5s0 and 4d10. You know, nickel, palladium and platinum, same group elements. Okay. And platinum, xenon core 6s0, 6s1, 4f14, and 5d10 electronic configuration. 5d10. So palladium, platinum, and in copper group, copper and Az, silver, and Au, and Rg, rantigium. Rantigium. Here copper, argon core, 4s1, 3d10. Argon core, 4s1, 3d10. Silver, krypton core, 5s1, 4d10. 5s1, 4d10. And Au gold, xenon core, 6s1, 4f14, and 5d10. Gold. Rantigium, radon core, 7s1, and 5f14, and 6d10. So here palladium and platinum and copper, silver, gold, and Rg, rantigium, and in 2b group, zinc and cadmium and mercury and Cn copernicium also contains D10 configuration. You know, zinc, argon core, 4s2, 3d10, and cadmium, 5s2, 4d10, and gold, 6s2, 5d10. Sorry, mercury, zinc, 4s2, 3d10, cadmium, 5s2, 4d10, mercury, 6s2, 4f14, 5d10, and copernicium, 7s2, 5f14, 6d10. So those four also. So 4 plus 2. Total 10 elements show D10 electronic configuration. Okay. Next question. Which one of the following pairs of ions have same electronic configuration? You know, elements are ions which contain same number of electrons. Same number of electrons contain same electronic configuration. Cr24, Cr3 plus 21. Cr3 plus, how many electrons are there? 21 electrons. And Fe3 plus, Fe26, 3 plus means 23 electrons. And second one, Fe26, Fe3 plus means 23 electrons. And manganese 25, Mn2 plus means 23 electrons. In third option, Fe3 plus 23 electrons, cobalt 27, CO3 plus 24 electrons, and scandium 21, Sc3 plus 18, organic configuration 18, and Cr3 plus 21 electrons. Now same number of electrons in Fe3 plus and Mn2 plus, same electronic configuration. Then option 2 is correct. Next question. Which one of the following ion has same number of unpaired electrons as those present in V3 plus ion? First of all, V3 plus ion, how many electrons are present? Vanadium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, 23 is the atomic number. Okay. Electronic configuration, argon core, 4s2 and 3d3. Argon core 4s2, 3d3 means argon core 4s2, 3d3. V3 plus means remove 3 electrons. First remove 2 electrons from the valence shell. After that D. Now only 2 single electrons are present. Okay, V3 plus same two single electrons are present, same number of two single electrons are present in once verified. Nickel 28, nickel 28 atomic number. Argon core 4s2 3d8. Argon core here 4s2 3d8. 6, 7, 8, 3d8. Ni2 plus means remove valency electrons from the 4s. Now, how many single electrons are present here? How many? Two single electrons are present. So, Ni2 plus and V3 plus having same number of single electrons, 2. Then option 2 is correct. Ni2 plus. Next question. The following has pseudo inert gas configuration in N-1 shell. You know, typical transitional elements, 1b group elements, copper, silver and Au, gold. That group elements are the and rantigium, Rg, rantigium. Typical transitional elements. And 2b group, zinc group, zinc, cadmium, mercury and C and copernicium. These are the non-transitional elements. Typical transitional elements, non-typical transitional elements, also called zinc group elements. Okay, let us take these two examples. You know that copper 29, electronic configuration of copper, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s1 and 3d10. This is nth shell. This is N-1 shell. N-2. Nth shell is the valence shell, also called ultimate shell. Outermost shell, valence shell or ultimate shell. N-1 shell is called penultimate shell. N-2 shell is called anti-penultimate shell. Anyway, here N-1 shell, how many electrons are there in copper? 18 electrons. And zinc 30. Zinc atomic number 30. Here 4s2 3d10. N-1 shell, this third shell, how many electrons are there? 18. That means here both 1b and 2b, these both, option 3 is correct. In N-1 shell, pseudo inert gas electronic configuration. Okay, next question. Select the following pair have different outer electronic configuration. Chromium, argon core, 4s1, 3d5. Argon core, 4s1, 3d5. Chromium abnormal configuration. Molybdenum, krypton core, 5s1, 4d5 electronic configuration. Okay, both are having same outer configuration. And nickel, argon core, 4s1, 4s2, nickel 28, 3d8, not abnormal, normal regular configuration. But in case of palladium, you know that krypton core, palladium, krypton core, 5s0 and 4d10 abnormal configuration. So both are not having same configuration. Here option 2 is correct, nickel and palladium. Let us verify remaining options also. Here copper, argon core, 4s1, 3d10 and silver Az, krypton core, 5s1 and 4d10, same configuration, same valence shell configuration. And in fourth option, zinc, argon core, 4s2, 3d10, and CD cadmium argon core, krypton core, 5s2, 4d10, same valence electrons. Here nickel and palladium not having same outermost configuration. Okay, then option 2 is correct. Next question. The ground state electronic configuration of chromium and copper is again S2. Chromium, argon core, 4s1, 3d5, and copper, argon core, 4s1, 3d10. You know that after completion of 4s subshell, that newly entering electron enters into 3d according to Aufbau principle. In the building up of atoms, electrons fill in first lower energy levels, then enter into higher energy levels. But without filling of 4s, electron enter into 3d. It is again as to Aufbau principle. Then option 3 is correct. Next question. Which of the following are D block elements but not transitional elements? You know that total 3b and 4b and 5b and 6b and 7b and 8b, 3 groups in 8b and 1b and 2b. Okay, total 10 groups are present in D block. So particularly 3b to 1b, all these are the transitional elements. The 2b group elements, what are those 2b group elements? Here zinc and cadmium and mercury. These are only D block elements, not non-transitional elements, non-typical transitional elements. So according to definition of the transitional elements, last 2 electrons are incompletely filled with electrons. The elements in which last 2 shells are incompletely filled with electrons. Otherwise, elements which contains incompletely filled d orbitals in elementary state or in possible oxidation state. That point is important. Okay, elements which contains incompletely filled d electrons in elementary state or in possible oxidation state. For example, zinc. If you take zinc, argon core, 4s1 and 3d10. 4s2, 3d10, electronic configuration of zinc. Okay, in elementary state, fully filled d electrons, fully filled d subshell. Okay, in possible ionic form, Zn2 plus, argon core, 4s0, 3d10. So incompletely filled d orbitals are not present in elementary state or in possible oxidation state also. All d electrons are completely filled. That's why here zinc, cadmium and mercury, all those elements having the same kind of electronic configuration in elementary state and in possible oxidation number state, not containing any incompletely filled d subshells, d orbitals. That's why option 2 is correct. Okay. Next question. In transition elements, the incoming electron occupies n-1d subshell in preference to. n-1d subshell in preference to. Take potassium. Take potassium, potassium 19, atomic number 19. Okay, argon core 4s1, potassium. Calcium 20, atomic number. Argon core 4s2. Next, scandium 21, argon core 4s2. After completion of 4s2, not enter into 4p. Electrons not enter into that 4p. Electrons enter into 3d. So after ns, electron enters into n-1d in preference to np. In preference to np, after filling of ns, electrons enters into n-1d. So it is given electrons occupies n-1d subshell in preference to np. Instead of np, enters into n-1d. Okay. Next question. General electronic configuration of d block elements. n-1, n-1d, 1 to 10, ns, 1 or 2. Either 1 to 2 or sometimes we can write like this. n-1d, 1 to 10, ns, 1 or 2. Both the configurations are general electronic configuration of d block elements. Then option 3 is correct. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is the stable electronic configuration of Fe3+? You know, iron 26, argon core 4s2, 3d6, 26. Here 4s2 and 3d6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fe3+ means remove valency electrons, 2 valency electrons from 4s, remove 2 electrons. Next, 1 more electron from 3d. Then electronic configuration is argon core 4s0 and 3d5. 4s0, 3d5, argon core. Then option 2 is correct. Okay. Next. Chromium, manganese, iron, copper, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, cadmium, hafnium, platinum, aurum means gold, hydrargium, mercury, rhantisium. How many d block elements show abnormal electronic configuration? How many? I will give the list. Cr, chromium, in 3d series, chromium, and Cu, copper, these two. In 4d series, scandium, yttrium, and titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese. I will write the complete list. 3D and 4D, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, you know that, yttrium, titanium, zirconium, and scandium, yttrium, and lanthanum. Titanium, zirconium, and hafnium. Vanadium, niobium, and Ta tantanium. Chromium, molybdenum, and W tungsten. Manganese, technetium, and Re rhenium. Iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, and palladium. Here osmium, iridium, and platinum. Copper, Ag silver, Au gold. Zinc, here cadmium and mercury, a 3D and 4D and 5D series. Okay, in 3D series, here chromium and copper. These show abnormal configuration. And 4D series, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, these elements exhibit that abnormal configuration. In 5D series, your platinum and Au gold exhibit that abnormal configuration. And in 6D series, your Rg, rantisium, Rg also exhibit abnormal configuration. Now verify. He asking about how many elements show abnormal configuration. Okay, chromium, next copper, next niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, and silver, not cadmium, not hafnium, platinum, and Au, not mercury, and rantisium also. Once verify. All these chromium, copper, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, platinum, aurum, and rantisium, these elements show abnormal configuration. Now verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In these given elements, 12 elements show abnormal configuration. Here manganese, iron, and cadmium, hafnium not show anomalous configuration. Okay? Integer type question, 12 is correct. Thank you. The session is completed. Thank you.